Alrighty. That looks like I just clicked my nose at the beginning of the video. This the stoofed? Wow. The stuffed movie watching vlogs. This is the segment where I read off a list of movies that I saw in the previous month and I quickly give a review. In this case, the month is August, the hottest month of the year, and I hate it. As always, or as of late, I've been putting out these segments unedited, and I want to keep it that way because if I fuck up, if I stutter, if I drool or whatever, you guys can call me on it. And plus I don't like sitting and editing the segment. So anyway, I saw quite a bit of movies this past month. Some good, some really bad. And, I'm going to try to get this going, try to make it entertaining for you guys. I'm not as late with this segment as I am normally. I would have actually done it earlier, but the news of Michael Clark Duncan's death came out, and that made me really sad. Because a few of these movies have Michael Clark Duncan in them, and I was like... As a matter of fact, just when I was going to film this segment, I heard the news, and I was really bummed out. So anyway, I'm going to try to make this entertaining for you guys. I'm actually going to show off the movies that I do own, that I watched. Because visual aids are fun. They're fun, and they provide me with exercise, because I have to look for them and put them away. So, without further ado, first movie I saw was The Wedding. I don't think there's a the in there, whatever. Wedding, damn, the glare is really bad. Wedding Crashers, and, very funny, of course, and it's entertaining. But I gotta say, I don't love this movie as much as other people. One, because I don't really like Vince Vaughn. And two, I know it's a comedy and all, but just the outcome of it is just really insulting to the audience, in my opinion. But I still like the movie. It's got Christopher Walken. Rachel McAdams is adorable in this movie. I really love her in this movie, so it's fine. Next movie. Oh God. The next movie I saw was Street Fighter: The Legend of Chum-Li, and obviously that was for my video game movie challenge. And God, the movie is truly dreadful. But there is some fun to be had with Chris Klein's performance, because it's so terrible that you can't help but laugh. Yeah, I hate that movie. I watched Kill Bill. I haven't seen them in a while, and I wanted to watch them. Or it. I should say it. It's one movie. But, obviously, I watched Volume 1 one night, and Volume 2 the next. And, I'm going to tell you, hands down, this is my favorite Quentin Tarantino movie. I know people think of Pulp Fiction, or Inglourious Bastards, but this is mine. To me, this has everything that I enjoy about movies. And I love it. It's a classic, and that's that. Let's see. Oh goodness. Trying to have an open mind, I watched LOL with Miley Cyrus. That was a mistake. That was terrible. Yeah, that was terrible. Just randomly, I wanted to watch Night of the Living Dead, the original with George A. Romero, directed by George A. Romero. I hate this edition, because it's actually a colorized edition, but it does have the black and white version, which is what I watch. Hey, I got it for $5 a long time ago. And of course, it's a classic. It's still pretty shocking to this day. Maybe not that much, but it's a great movie. It took me a couple of days to watch it, because, I watched it one day. I started it late at night, started dozing off, and I watched the rest of it the next day, so. What is that? Oh, The King of Fighters. Another movie that was on my video game movie challenge. It was beyond awful. Beyond awful. I don't even want to talk about it. I watched Tekken, again, part of the challenge. You know, Tekken, not a good movie, but it's got some pretty good fight sequences to it. So I kind of find it entertaining. I saw The Dictator, and I believe I saw I believe I saw the unrated version because it was longer than the theatrical. Hit and miss. It made me laugh and it made me cringe. So, hit and miss, not too great. Anna Faris, I love Anna Faris because she's so cute and so funny, and yet she's not attractive in the movie because of her haircut, and she's not funny. So, yeah, good job there. I saw Safe House with Ryan Reynolds and that's not nice. That's not right. Denzel Washington and Ryan Reynolds. You don't say Ryan Reynolds ahead of Denzel Washington. No. I really enjoyed the movie. I thought it was entertaining, predictable as all shit, but I enjoyed it. This is an interesting one. I saw a movie called Duck Soup, which is a hilarious classic comedy from the 30s, starring the Marx Brothers. My niece actually wanted to see it because there's a video on YouTube where it's the 100 greatest insults or something like that, and there's clips from that movie. And she was cracking up. She really wanted to see the movie. I did too. So we saw it, and man, I'm telling you, that is comedy in the 30s, or just the past. You know, it's so funny now, but you try making a movie with that same type of comedy now, it just doesn't work. But yeah, that was a great movie. I saw Jeff Who Lives at Home with Ed Helms and what's his name, Jason Segel. That was a nice movie. I liked that movie. I didn't think it was a great film, but it was a nice movie. It was funny enough, and I think it had good drama. Well, I thought it had good drama, so yeah, it was good. Okay, here we go. I saw a movie called Outrage, which is a Japanese flick about the Yakuza. And that was good. I love those kind of movies. The main actor he's got different names that he goes by, but I know him as Beat Takashi. He made a Zatoichi film, a more recent one, not the older ones. And he did a movie called Brother, which I really like. Again, about the Yakuza. This movie, it's kind of light on action, but it's heavy on violence. Meaning, you know, people are murdered more often than they get into gunfights. And I thought it was really good. Kind of underwhelming though. I thought it would have more action, but it was a good film nonetheless. So if you like Yakuza movies or crime movies, that's a good one. It's on Netflix. The same day, I watched probably one of the greatest revenge thrillers I've ever seen, and it's called I Saw the Devil. It's a Korean film. It stars, I can't say their names, but the main star is best known for playing, best known in America for playing Storm Shadow in the G.I. Joe films. And the guy that played, he didn't play Old Boy, but he was the main star of Old Boy. I really gotta review this movie. I'm not done talking about this movie because it is so powerful and great. I highly recommend you check out I Saw the Devil. I saw Wanderlust with Jennifer Aniston and Paul Rudd. Uneven, you know, not great. Some of the jokes fell flat, but it actually was funny. I liked it more than I thought I would. So, yeah. There's this bit where this guy gets really angry, and his temper tantrum is hilarious. He's like, oh man. I saw a movie called Bachelorette which is on demand right now. Well, I don't think it's on demand anymore because it's gonna go to theaters. It's with Kirsten Dunst, Lizzie Kaplan, and what's her name, Elsa Fisher. It was alright. Not good. I don't know. It was alright. I saw Piranha 3 Double D, and that movie sucked. That movie was despicable. It was just all wrong. There were some funny parts, but it was just, yeah. Keep in mind that, when you look down the list and you see that some of these movies are from 2012, I plan on reviewing them, because I'm going to do this whole segment, or a series of segments where I catch up on the movies of 2012 that I have seen. Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time, as part of the challenge. Very average film, but it's not bad, it's not great, You can check out my review if you want. It's an okay movie. Where is that movie? Right here somewhere. Okay. Went ahead and watched the Expendables with my dad. We planned on seeing the second one, so we wanted to see the first one again. And I swear the dialogue gets worse and worse with each viewing, but I can't help but like this movie. It's so enjoyable. There's another one. Armageddon, and this is, one of the films on here that has Michael Clark Duncan, and I swear, he steals the show when he's in this film. That scene where he's being chased by the cops, and he's on his motorcycle, and he's like, "Come get Papa Bear." That's hilarious, and I swear, that's a tremendous loss right there. That guy was terrific. But this movie, I know it's illogical, it makes no sense, and it's Michael Bay. Everybody has a grudge against Michael Bay except me, but I love this movie. For better or worse, this is such a fun movie with a great cast, great special effects, a lot of excitement. I love the Aerosmith song, even though it was strangely written for Liv Tyler, Steven Tyler's daughter. It's kind of creepy. I love it. Damn, I need to get this going. I saw Collateral Damage. I don't know why, I just felt like watching it. Definitely one of Schwarzenegger's weakest films. He doesn't even carry a gun, so that's kind of lame, but I still kind of like it, so. Did I skip one? No, I didn't. Where am I? Oh god, Resident Evil Afterlife. I'm not even gonna, no. The link for the review is down below. I'm not even, because I'll be here all day. Saw the Raid Redemption again. God, that movie's so glorious. I need to get that movie. I need it. I saw The Pirates, Bands of The Pirates, Band of Misfits. That's from the people that brought you Wallace and Gromit, Chicken Run. It was fun. It was exciting, but I didn't think it was that funny. I think I'm gonna have to watch that again, because I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that one. I saw this particular day, I wanted to watch, I just felt like watching Aliens. So I saw District 9 and The War of the Worlds, the Spielberg version, of course. And, to me, this is a classic, District 9. War of the Worlds is a good film, but when I think of Steven Spielberg, this one never comes to mind. So, where am I? Yes! I gotta be careful with this one, because I can go on and on about this one. I was looking through Netflix, and I saw that they had I'm Gonna Get You, Sucka. That movie is like one of my favorite comedies. Truth be told, yes, it was from '88. It's from Keenan Ivory Wayans, and I think this movie inspired him to do In Living Color. You know, the jokes are dated. It's not as funny as it used to be, but I have a soft spot for that movie. Kung Fu Joe. Kung Fu Joe. So, I should make a review or something on that shit. I love that movie. Make this. Oh, okay. This is probably my biggest regrets. Hunger Games, a film I never reviewed. I saw it in theaters and I did not review it. I definitely enjoyed it the second time more, because I wasn't constantly comparing it to the book. I was just watching it as a film, and eventually I'm gonna review it. But yeah, great Blu-ray, good film. We'll talk about that one later. I swear I thought I missed something, but I'm not gonna. Hunger Games. Wrath of the Titans. Definitely better than the first, but still a boring mess. The Babymakers. Not a good comedy. Not at all. I saw it because Olivia Munn was in it, and I think she is absolutely gorgeous. She is gorgeous in the movie. She's not funny in the movie. That's a problem, because she's a funny lady. The movie is, well, I don't want to get into it because it will just drag this out, but, you know, if you want, look it up, but don't watch it. It's a terrible movie. Speaking of terrible, nude nuns with big guns. You heard me. Nude nuns with big guns. What a disappointment. I don't know how one could be disappointed with a movie like that, but it's supposed to be a grindhouse setup, you know, cheap effects, cheap everything. But the problem with it is it tries to recapture the grindhouse feeling, because it's about a nun who goes out for revenge against the congregation that brutalized her, raped her, you know. It's so funny because it's got the Catholic Church dealing with drugs and stuff like that. Definitely not a movie if you're religious. The thing with grindhouse movies in the past, they put a lot of effort into them. You know, they used real guns, they used good special effects, and this shit doesn't use any real guns whatsoever. The special effects are terrible CGI. It was a very disappointing movie. A lot of nudity, obviously, that was fine, but that was not a very good movie. It could have been a great grindhouse type of film. It tried too hard to be like Robert Rodriguez, to be like a Robert Rodriguez film, and it just didn't work. There we go. Saw Expendables 2, loved it way more than the first one, did a review. Yeah, so much fun. Casa de mi Padre with Will Ferrell. Ooh, how funny, Will Ferrell speaking Spanish. Ha 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 ha. No, that movie sucked. Parents. That's a movie I'm sure most people don't remember. Parents is from 1989, and it has to do with this weird, odd kid from the 1950s, and he discovers that his parents are cannibals. It has Randy Quaid, and he's probably the only actor I recognize from that movie. Very creepy horror movie, good film, not memorable, but, you know, a nice little, you know, horror flick from the 80s. So, then the last movie I saw was Jesus, I hate this glare. The Untouchables. Yes, that's an HD DVD. I have it on DVD, but hey, I got this, so I figured I would watch it. I felt like watching it. In fact, Lawless had came out in the theaters, and I was like, you know, I can't afford to go see that. So let me just stay home, watch a classic gangster movie, and enjoy it. And I did. I love this movie. It's one of my favorite gangster picks. You know, the cast is great. I mean, it's a classic. There's not much you can really say other than that. So anyway, that's it. I think this video is going to come out really long, and I apologize. Yeah, I want to thank those who actually like watching this segment. Bamboo Productions, Bundles of Crack, Movie Metalhead, occasionally 7282, he watches this. Joe, well, his name is Joe, but Colwell, 3? God, I'm fucking up here. I'm fucking up your guys' names. Just all the people that watch this segment, I want to thank you, because I really thought about canceling this whole thing. But, if you guys enjoy it, then I'm going to keep at it. So, anyway, I hope you enjoy. I hope I made this edition entertaining enough. And I hope to do, well, I am going to do this more often. Well, every month, in fact. What am I saying? I just need to end this. But I got some stuff coming up. And, got some announcements coming up. I made a video recently where I asked you guys for suggestions, and I think I'm going to have a Q&A soon. So anyway, I'm dragging this shit out. Just stay tuned. More stuff is on the way. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm just going to end this. Thank you for watching. Peace out. Watch out.